Google search defines taste as appreciation of beauty. Beauty isn't the first word that comes to mind when I look at this image. However, this painting by Murillo is undoubtedly beautiful. Spanish artist painted street children in 1675. Just a couple of years before this, in 1663 Netherlands, Pieter de Hooch finishes his painting. Interior with a woman peeling apples to some might be even more beautiful. These two paintings unquestionably differ from each other, with storytelling, colors, composition, and other technical terminologies. It is the same way that the tastes of two people can differ from each other. By focusing on street children, Murillo decided to make humans more aesthetic when compared to how de Hooch chose to paint them. This is made clear by the fact that people take up much smaller space with the overall scene of the room. Deliberate intent not to focus on their looks doesn't take away from the beauty of the painting. This is an evidence that art means different things in different places. Art doesn't exist. Only artists exist. This is also proven by the fact that its definition constantly changes, not only from country to country, but also throughout time. This is a fragment of Crucifixion of Jesus Christ. In the year 1225, a painter in Tuscany probably didn't have the same material and painting technique as the one Guido Reni used 4 centuries later. This should not devaluate the artist's work. For example, what are the thoughts that come up when you see Le Coq? This chicken and her chicks was painted by Picasso as an editorial, and we can't really call it unnatural. When painting the rooster, Picasso wasn't really thinking about its aesthetics. Foolishness, aggressiveness, and insolence scream in your face exactly the same way as the bird itself. And so, whenever we find some flaws in a painting, we should ask ourselves, maybe artist had some intent? Every line of the painting is made from specific decisions that an artist makes. Seeing this painting by Caravaggio, it's easy to get a feeling that every such decision was made perfectly, and the art piece could not have been better. But a church where it was commissioned certainly didn't think so. We get the similar sense of perfection when seeing this masterpiece by Raphael. Figures are positioned so masterfully that not everyone can imagine that the artist could have any trouble making any decisions. The pose for the Madonna was not much of a thought. It seems to have been clear from the beginning, but he had to play around with how to paint children's heads quite a bit before finding what matched his vision. Not to mention others, these artists and their works are enough to show that art is for everyone. Doesn't matter if it's a painting of street children by Murillo or Picasso's Rooster. Before deciding to disregard the artist for being incorrect, we should stop and think, what is it that brings up in us antipathy? And if we can't find the answer, we should remember that taste can change.